felony convictions just be tossed out? Well, this was submitted by and signed by his lead attorney, Todd Blanche. Todd Blanche, who Donald Trump has announced he intends to appoint as the number 2 person at the Department of Justice, the Deputy Attorney General, the Attorney General's right-hand man. Todd Blanche, who argued as Donald Trump's criminal defense attorney that the Constitution mandates something that it clearly does not mandate. That the Presidential Transition Act of 1963 mandates something that it clearly does not mandate, and that the interests of justice mandate something that the interests of justice clearly do not mandate. So let's finish with this, friends, maybe something of a question. If confirmed as the number 2 person at the Department of Justice, the Deputy Attorney General, the DAG, as we call him, if confirmed, will he bring that same sound legal reasoning to his work on behalf of the American people that he, poured into that first sentence of this new Trump submission? I have to believe that Donald Trump has made the calculation in announcing that he will appoint to 3 of the highest positions at the Department of Justice. We're going to set aside the Matt Gaetz fiasco. We've been talking about that recently, and we'll talk about it more in the future, that he's going to try to push Matt Gaetz through as the Attorney General. 3 of the other highest posts, he named his 3 criminal defense attorneys. 3 of his many criminal defense attorneys, Todd Blanche, John Sauer, and Emile Beauvais. Importantly, all 3 of these men were federal prosecutors for at least a few years previously. So they know what it's like to serve as a federal prosecutor and represent the interests of the American people, not of a president and not of any former defendant you may have represented. So Donald Trump, I believe, made the calculation that no, these guys have been going into court, putting all this nonsense in legal filings for me, fighting hard for me. I expect loyalty from them when I make them my DOJ officials, and they're going to do what I tell them to do, prosecute who I tell them to prosecute, decline to prosecute my friends and criminal associates. I'm going to be able to push them around, lead them by the nose, and they will obey my unlawful orders. They will do the wrong thing if I tell them to. The open question, will they? Will these 3 former federal prosecutors continue to do their former client's bidding, Donald Trump, or will they step back into their role as representing the people of the United States as high DOJ government officials? I expect them to. The American people have every right to expect them to, because justice matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe. Please stay tuned. And I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.